What up, YouTube? Daniel4619 coming here. Life is good. Right? Right. Get the cracking. Over easy. Alright. Got these egg things there. These 2 eggs are the same price. No. One of these eggs is the same price as a dozen of eggs, right? I don't know, sometimes when I look at the phone, I'm looking off. And then maybe I'll do this in the middle, right? So, yeah, been on cat duty. Oh, cool. Kind of like a little, all right. Oklahoma City. I was on a roof today. Well, while I was up there, the wind started picking up. I'm like, yeah, it'll go down, you know. It started picking up more and more. And then I kind of hunkered down. Get blown off this roof. Anyway. Yeah, Greg Jones. Greg Jones. Yeah, somebody from the group did real good with these, so I just said, yeah, let me give it a try, right? Let's see. So, this has been like, all the houses are real close. Like, the inspection's been easy. It's just roofs. I mean, simple. Shunk. Aaron Shunk. Skramsky. Yeah, so everything's been real, man, sort of a cakewalk, other than it's been, the last couple of days, it's just been raining. I had to wait to like start inspecting till like 10, and then you get the paperwork done later. It just Schwellenbach. So yeah, I'm about to go home soon. Probably by the time you see this video, I'll be at home. Mayo. That's Eric's guy, right? Eric PC's a Mayo, get it? Right? So, yeah, and I think it's gonna like snow tomorrow. Okay, here we go. We got a gold. Miranda. Jose Miranda. Number to 2025. So, Carl the Hall, Mickey Mantle. And look at that. There's actually a back and it has wording on it. Unprecedented. So there's a little sparkle card. Otani, Azuna, Schwarber. See if we could get nice sparkle. They did a good job with that one. Yeah, so I'll be rolling out of here. What is this? 57, 47. I don't know. It's one of those, yeah, Easter egg. Hernandez. That's the insert. Special border. Chipper Jones, man. Some lady at my church had a crush on him, like bad crush. Bobby Witt with the inserts. Hitman 23. Let me know if you need that one. I'll mail it to you. So, ooh, Bronx Bombers. 47. Oh, it's, I don't know, like a green. So yeah. Yeah, man. Something, what was it? Oh, man. Anyhow. Finnegan. There once was a man from Nantucket. Finnegan. So, yeah, but this has been, you could get a lot of them done. It's just been real easy when you're just seeing the roofs. Mina, rookie card. So that will be the first egg. I'm going to put down below in the descriptions a link to my brother's new single, C Train Heights. I really like it. If you're gonna listen to it, if you're gonna check it out, listen to the whole song. The reason why is not because of the whatever it's called, the YouTube for the recording of YouTube's how many people watch your videos, right? Nothing like that. It's just that when you listen to a song, you can't, if a song's like 4 minutes long, you can't just listen to the first minute and judge it by then. I know this time and age, people are quick to judge, but I would say listen to the whole song and then you could judge. I like it. So this is a, well, I don't even know. This is not a blaster. It's not a fat pack. It's a 59 card pack. How about that? I don't know. I don't even know what they call these. Anyway, enjoying the hobby. Enjoying the hobby. Yeah, I'm gonna get into something. I'll be quite honest, and maybe we've all done this. I don't know, like, there's been times where I've like, and I know I'm like a broken record, but it all does go down to what Bronco Steve said one time. He said, if you cannot look at the monetary part of it, like, you'll enjoy the hobby. And it's true. And there's been times where, there's been a lot of times where I've done that. And then there, like, I kind of like do full circles. It's like sometimes I'm like, and like, okay, so I got some vintage cards you're gonna see on a video coming up. Now, it's not about, oh, you know, does this card, da da da. I mean, you've seen some of the ultra modern stuff I got. I mean, whatever. So like, that whole thing doesn't, because you're missing the whole meaning. I don't know. I mean, we've all, like, especially even back in the day, back in like, I don't know, like you'd watch like my first or second or third video, one of the three, I show like all these second and third string autograph rookie cards of quarterbacks, like a good chunk of them. And I still like Matt Flynn, but what he did for LSU, but like, yeah, he didn't really pan out in the NFL. But we've all, you know, did the kind of quarterback prospecting, even way back in the day, 2009 and 8. What, that was Matt Ryan, which he didn't. Gosh, I you know, the Saints, their rivalries with the Atlanta Falcons, but I wish he would have won that Super Bowl the one time he, got there. But like, so these, I don't know, like, I have fallen into that, like, oh, well, maybe like if I bought some vintage cards, I don't know, like kind of thinking of monetary stuff, but like that's these vintage cards are just because like I wanted them, like it wasn't about that. But I don't know, I have gotten kind of sidetracked or twisted like that. Not down in vintage cards at all. Like, okay, like Mike O said, these are his words, and I call him, he says, we have vintage, we have the rare 90 inserts, we have this, we have that. And he goes, why in God's name would you pigeonhole yourself to one group of, we have modern, ultra modern. Why would you pigeon yourself hole to just collecting one thing? But anyway, white cone. But there's just been times I've kind of, I don't know, gotten kind of sidetracked a little or something. I don't know. It's just, but then you catch yourself. You're like, this is not what, like, I don't know. Like, okay, there's been times I bought an orange Prism, Jordan Love, PSA 9 Prism rookie card. I don't know what I paid for it. I didn't keep that card like a week because I was like, that's one example. Okay, like I was just like, this is like, I don't watch the Packers. I watch the Packers, but I don't follow the Packers. And like, I don't know, just like, oh, let's just see if I could get them on the cheap or something, which I really didn't. But I didn't keep the card that long because I was just like, I'm just not into the whole investment thing of it'll go up or something. But Mina, I think I got a few of them. And then, I don't know, there was like a time I got high graded vintage because I was like, well, it won't go down in price. But then I looked at it, and some of them I liked, some of them I kept, some of them I didn't. But I was like, I kept the ones that I wanted to keep. But like, I was just like, I don't know, this isn't, and you can't really, like the way I collect, I don't know, I'm just all over the board. Like, I don't know if that's good or bad. But like Drew Thorpe, yes, collect the Saints, LSU, anything from Louisiana in any kind of way. And I'll get to that on my next one. There's another tie, France. I need to keep a binder with all the ties in it, right? No, Greg Jones. But like, I don't know, but now I'm just collecting, enjoying I got some vintage stuff. Oh, here we go. See, okay, so what happened was somebody, man, I just PM'd him too. But he busted one, his wife busted, and he got a Paul Skeens autograph, right? And this is really what I was only hoping for. Like, I am not some pie in the sky, oh, I'm going to pull a Paul Skeens autograph like he did. That's not. But I did want, on card, Christian Mina rookie card from the Arizona Diamondbacks pitcher, 1990 Topps. That's all I really wanted. I don't know, just, this is the autograph I pulled on Cat Duty. Bam! See, it's like, it has a story to it. I don't know, cards with a story, like the hobby, like the real meaning of this whole thing. Like, I don't know, just, and like, I don't collect this. I don't collect Arizona Diamondbacks. I'm keeping this. This is like, when I see it, it'll be my memory of Oklahoma City with this crazy weather, all the hail and wind, and I don't know how anybody even keeps a roof around here. Ooh. But yeah, that's what I wanted. I just wanted to pull an autograph, while I was out here. Riley Green. So Juan Soto, Hitman 23. Let me know if you need any of that. Ronald Acuna. See the inserts. I'll have to just PM you and show you all the stuff I got. See what you want. I'll just ship them for free because that's what it's all about. It's about the hobby, folks. Man, this is cool. This is like a Topps paper cracked ice. Santos. I still got another egg to go. Oh man. Casey Mize. Cracked ice kind of deal. This is a foil. Garcia. Man, you saw that play. I think this guy's supposed to be good. James Wood. Huh? He's supposed to be good. He's supposed to be one of the hot rookies. Ella De La Cruz, man, I saw him. You saw him, those two guys kind of looked at each other and they're trying to catch the ball, and he just kind of like lays out and slides and catches it. That was amazing. And like the two other guys players look at each other like, no. Anyway, yeah, so cool. I pulled an autograph. Yeah, let's get into this. I don't know. So that's all I wanted. On card. I didn't know it was on card, but yeah, man. Second egg coming up. It come up an egg. See, well, I gotta watch it. Be slip my stuff up. My thumb up. Hopefully this doesn't crack down on me. All right. Yeah, so I don't know, I've just felt like there's been times where I've lost the meaning of the hobby. Not for long. I usually catch myself, but there's been times. So I'm glad I remembered. I had this dream last night. Y'all put down in the comments below what card you pulled in a dream. So here's what happened. Y'all remember back in like 05, I think it was, the Timeless Treasures 10, and it had like vintage player memorabilia, Ty Cobb pants, Babe Ruth bat, all that, right? And back in 04 and 05, well, I guess that's when Don Ross was about to get sold and they just threw everything in there. But about 2004, 5, and 6 or something like that, they had a lot of, I remember like prime cuts, like the first one and the second one. The first and second one, those two especially, they had like Cy Young pants and it was nuts. Another Drew Thorpe. Here's a Ty France. So, I don't know. I do need to get a collection of just anybody named Ty. So I had this dream. It was kind of like a 10 like that. It was like a 05 product. I don't know what it was. Things are fuzzy in the dream, but this pulled out like this much of cards, but they were thick, because of the memorabilia. And I went Ty Cobb bat. Then I went Babe Ruth jersey with a stripe. And it was like, it wasn't just like a square. It was kind of like a rectangle up and down. Then I go to the next one, Babe Ruth bat. Then I go to the next one. It was Lou Gehrig jersey. And I'm just like, just sitting there, card after card. And then there was like a Ty Cobb bat numbered to 5. and then like, yeah, the Lou Gehrig, the Babe Ruth, and then it was like a Joe DiMaggio bat, but it was like, it was kind of like real tall. It was weird the way they cut. Anyway, but I'm pulling all it, like everything I said out of this one pack. I'm just like, this is crazy. Blake Dunn. Yeah, like I said, I'm gonna get a lot of rookie cards. But yeah, that was insane pack. I mean, usually out of those, I think you would only get, no matter what product you bought, even if there was like 3-4 hits, you would only get one really superstar. We pulled my dad has it, Joe DiMaggio jersey or something with the stripe. What is this? Chicago Cubs, kind of teal color there. Yeah, so you ever had I'm sure you had a dream like that. Heinz foil, where you pulled crazy stuff. Rookie card with the Easter Malloy. Rafael Devers. That was nuts. Francisco. I got a PM hit me in with all this. He's doing the set. I'll give him half the set right here. Alec Bohm. Alec Bohm. Man, I'm telling you, it's like when you're a superstar, who's ever gonna forget that game that Alec Bohm? He had a bad night. I watched that whole game, and he says this place sucks, and he apologized. He was able to get back on Philly's good grounds, but man, everything was a struggle that night. Anyway, so yeah, so no autograph in that egg, but I did get one in the other one. So yeah, cool. And I'm gonna help out Hitman with this. All right, that will do it, YouTube. Remember what the hobby's about. It is about the people in it, number one. Number two, it's not about the value of the cards, and I'll leave on this. My dad's high school friend, his son is like maybe 40 years old. And they gave me his number to call him because he's starting to collect cards again. And I'm like, okay, and I talked to him. I don't know if I went over this. I could rehash it. But basically, yeah, the very first thing I told him is you got to have a hobby budget. And the stuff he's getting, it's like, and that's how it starts out. He's getting $20 packs like I showed you. He's getting couple retail stuff here and there, and it starts out like that, and then you start, I don't know, your palette gets a little more expensive or something. Anyway, but I said, yeah, keep a budget and never use credit for a sports card. That's the number one. Number two, collect just. And I was like, number three, if you're selling, this is what I told him. I said, if you're selling cards, I said, I don't have any advice for you because I don't know how to really make any money off of selling cards. I don't. I said, I will tell you this. I know this guy named JT, and there was something that really stuck out. He goes, I can't tell anybody, in his video, he says, I can't tell anybody a special percentage or formula of how to sell cards and make a profit. He goes, I go with my gut feeling, and that fluctuates in every single different kind of card. That ain't stuff you could train. You can't, that stuff, it's just something, I don't know. He's in it day in and day out. And he goes with his gut, and the percentages fluctuate for every different card, every kind of different card, and the player, and I mean, so it's something you can't, somebody can't teach you. You just gotta learn yourself, I guess. And JT's even pointed out some mistakes he made. He goes, I tried this. He goes, well, that didn't work. It's like, but anyway, so that's all I gave him. And he's got some, he did collect as a kid, and he's just now at 2025, he didn't get back in 2020. In 2025, he's getting back in. So it's a little odd, but anyway, whatever. So yeah, I showed him some of my cards. He's like, gee, man. I'm like, and he was just like, those are some nice cards. I'm like, yeah, been doing this a little bit. So, all right, that's it, YouTube. Peace out.